do we need? Justice! What do we need it? Now!
George Floyd's murder last year sparked an eruption of grief and anger.
The cop was just sitting on his neck. I'm like, what?
It was just gruesome, so devastating to watch.
Whose streets? Our streets!
New Yorkers' reactions palpable.
No justice, no peace!
Expressed at protests and on city streets through paintbrushes and spray cans.
I felt for this man, this human being, who was treated with such disregard.
Artists sought to paint a clear picture about the movement for racial justice.
There was this explosion of incredible and also incredibly devastating artwork just across the country and across the globe. And I think that really made people stop, and it gave them something to really consider.
Among them, Fumero, an East Village street artist who got to work last June on one of the city's most recognized depictions of George Floyd. It sits at the corner of East Houston and Bowery, where the protesters took to the streets.
This has remained a year, and it has been respected. Art brings people together.
The art wasn't just created in response to Floyd's death, but also as a response to the protests and later looting that happened in Soho. Tiger among those who transformed the boarded-up storefronts into a social justice art walk.
I wanted to depict basically a strong, beautiful woman who could, still be strong in this face, in the face of adversity.
The project, a quiet protest to make it clear Black lives, not just Black deaths, matter.
It was essentially what I would consider the first step in the processing of trauma.
Mason Grassfield organized the effort along with others. His mural was a tribute to George Floyd by name.
I wanted to, at the very least, give an affirmation to his name, just based off the fact that that's a symbol of who he was.
Ella Alakam Laviolette's pieces were designed to flip the script on the image of the Black family.
A lot of these people that are victims of police brutality are their fathers, their mothers, their sons. I just kind of wanted to show an example of just a beautiful Black family living. And
all of these artists say their work creating art as a means of activism will continue so long as the fight for racial justice endures. In Soho, I'm Miles Miller, News 4.
And thank you so much for watching. Stay with us as the news continues.